Welcome to On Air Coaching 365. This is the second episode of Time and Work. In the previous episode, we have discussed some basic problems and their solving techniques. So let's proceed. So here is the solution of the problem as we have given in the last episode. Hope you guys have tried it. Now let me solve it for you. ABC can complete a work in 10 days. A and B completes the same work in 20 days. B and C complete the same work in 15 days. Now work out the LCM of these three numbers, which is 60, representing the total unit of work. Now when divided by 10 gives 6, divided by 20 gives 3, divided by 15 gives 4. These three numbers represents the unit performed by the concerned workers per day. Now we have to work out the number of days of completion for C. In that case, we have to subtract A and B's unit from A, B and C's unit. Now let us put the data like this, which gives 3. Hence the number of completion of the total work by C is 60 divided by 3 equal to 20 days. The case is similar for A. We have to subtract B and C's unit of work from A, B, C's unit of work. 6 minus 4 gives 2. Therefore, the number of days of completion for A is 60 divided by 2, that is 30 days. Now we have in our hand the A's unit of work. The unit of work A performs in 1 day, and that of C, which is 3. A is equals to 2. Therefore, A and C together performs 2 plus 3 is equal to 5 units of work per day. Now when the question comes for B, it is A, B and C's unit minus A and C's unit of work, which gives 6 minus 5 is equals to 1. That gives the total number of days for completion of the work for B, which is 60 divided by 1, that is equals to 60 days. Here is the answer. Now let us get to the problems of the new episode. A is twice as good as a workman as B, and together they finish a piece of work in 20 days. In how many days will A alone finish the work? Now here in this case, we should write A's unit of work and B's unit of work like this, which are in a ratio of 2:1. If A and B works together, they performs total 2 plus 1 is equal to 3 units of work in a day. According to question, A and B completes the total work in 20 days. Therefore, the total unit of work is 20 times 3 is equals to 60. And then we can easily work out the number of days of completion of A alone. In the method we have learned earlier, that is 60 divided by A's unit of work, that is 2, is equals to 30. Therefore A completes the total work alone in 30 days. And the case is same for B. If the question requires an answer for B, then we can work out it like this. These are the answers. So moving on to the next question. A can do a piece of work in 10 days and B can do the same piece of work in 20 days. They start the work together. After 5 days A leaves. B will do the remaining work in how many days? Now first work out the LCM of 10 and 20, which is 20, and this number is total unit of work. When 20 divided by 10 gives 2, and when divided by 20 gives 1. Now 2 and 1 represents the unit of work performed in one day by A and B respectively. For the first 5 days, A and B worked together, and for the first 5 days 2 plus 1 unit, that is equals to 3 unit performed every day. Then work performed in 5 days multiplied by 5, that gives total 3 times 5, 50 units of work performed in 5 days. After 5 days A left and then B performs the remaining work solely. So the remaining work units is equals to 20 minus 15, that is equals to 5 unit, and that 5 unit must be done by B alone. Then B completes the 5 units in 5 divided by 1 days, that is equals to 5 days. Now this is the answer. If the question requires the total number of days to be, required to perform the whole unit of work, then the answer will be 5 plus the 5 days mentioned in the question, as that 5 days performed earlier. Therefore the answer will be total number of days is equals to 5 plus 5, 10 days. That's the solution. Let's move on to the next question. A can do a piece of work in 4 days, B in 12 days and C in 6 days. If A is assisted by both B and C on every third day, the total work can be done in how many days? The first work is the same, that is to work out the LCM of number of days individually. That is, for A it is 4, for B it is 12, and for C it is 6. The LCM is 12, representing the total unit of work. When divided by 4, 12 and 6 respectively gives 3, 1 and 2. Now let us write it like this. First day, second day, third day, and so on. If required, more days will be included. For first day, A worked alone, that is 3 units of work performed. In the second day, A worked alone, again 3 units of work performed. But in the third day, A is assisted by B and C. Therefore, the units performed is 3 plus 1 plus 2, that is 6. Therefore, the total unit performed in all these 3 days is 3 plus 3 plus 6, that gives us 12, and hence the total unit of work. Therefore, the number of days required to perform is 3, hence the answer. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe.